Jai Gurudev students, and welcome again in the business studies class. Students, today I am continuing with the same chapter, that is the forms of business organization. Students, in the previous class you have studied about the different forms of business organization, that is the sole proprietorship, जिसमें कि सिंगल ट्रेडर होता है, सिंगल पर्सन इज द ओनर ऑफ द बिजनेस एंड ही इज रनिंग द बिजनेस. सेकेंड आपने पढ़ा पार्टनरशिप फॉर्म ऑफ बिजनेस, जिसमें कि टू पर्सनस आर नेसेसरी टू स्टार्ट द पार्टनरशिप and they can join the business, and there may be two or more than two partners are also there. And then you have studied about the joint Hindu family business, that is it is you know that in India Hindu family system was popular, and they combine together and they will do the same business, that is the joint Hindu family business. And now today I am explaining you the cooperative society. Cooperative, the word cooperative, that is working together. Cooperative society means in this type of form of organization, there are different persons are there who works together, and their motive is public welfare. Means for the welfare of the public, for saving the people from exploitation, they will make the cooperative societies, and it is a voluntary association of person who come join together to, as their main motive is public welfare, not to earn profit. So what is the definition of cooperative firm, that is cooperative society? Cooperative is a form of organization wherein persons voluntarily associate together as human beings on the basis of equality for the promotion of an economic interest for themselves. It means cooperative is a form of organization. Cooperative एक form of organization है where persons voluntarily it is willingly, अपनी इच्छा से persons इसको join करते हैं, join together as a human being, और उनका basis of equality means they are working equally, and then they promote the economic interest for themselves. means वो लोगों की भलाई के लिए काम करते हैं, for the public welfare. They started this cooperative societies, and the cooperative societies was necessary to be registered under the Cooperative Societies Act 1912. कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटीज को जो है वो रजिस्ट्रेशन कराना जरूरी होता है, और कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटीज एक्ट 1912 के अंडर कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटीज जो है दे शुड रजिस्टर्ड देमसेल्व्स. सो व्हाट आर द फीचर्स ऑफ कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटी? कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटीज का फर्स्ट फीचर्स या कैरेक्टरिस्टिक है दैट इट इज अ वॉलंटरी मेंबरशिप. Voluntary membership, that the members of the cooperative societies are free to come, and even they can leave the firm also willingly. Means there was no compulsion to join the cooperative society or to exit from the cooperative society. It is a voluntary association of person, जिसमें कि लोग अपनी इच्छा से यहाँ पर काम करना चाहते हैं तो वो cooperative societies के member बन जाते हैं. So it is a voluntary membership. Anyone can join the cooperative society and anyone can leave the cooperative societies. There is no any legal restriction in joining or means leaving the firm. It is a voluntary association of person. Any person who does not wants to be the member of the cooperative society, they can give a notice and they can leave the business. So it is one of the feature of cooperative society is voluntary membership. Second is legal status. The legal status of the cooperative society, that is it should be compulsorily, the cooperative society has to register themselves. Cooperative society has to register themselves under the Cooperative Society Act 1912, and after being registered, cooperative societies the work as a legally he is working, and anyone can any person can sue the cooperative society, and even the cooperative society also can sue others. So it is having their own legal entity. So the legal status of the cooperative society is different from the members. Then third is limited liability. You know that in the partnership form of business and in the sole proprietorship there is unlimited liability is there, but in the cooperative society the liability of the person is limited. Liability, it is the responsibility of the person. Means अगर cooperative societies में कोई भी नुकसान होता है तो जो मेंबर्स हैं सिर्फ अपनी जितनी उन्होंने कैपिटल कंट्रीब्यूट किए उतना ही उसके लिए जिम्मेदार होते हैं, उसके अलावा उनकी कोई जिम्मेदारी नहीं है, क्योंकि यहाँ पर लाइबिलिटी क्या है, लिमिटेड है. मीन्स दे आर हैविंग लिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी, दे आर नॉट हैविंग अनलिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी. So in the cooperative societies, the members are held liable only till how much the capital contributed by them in the cooperative societies. तो उतनी ही जितनी उन्होंने कैपिटल इन्वेस्ट की उसी के अकॉर्डिंग वो कंपनी के डेब्ट्स के लिए, कंपनी के राइट्स एंड ड्यूटीज के लिए लाइबल होंगे. नाउ कंट्रोल. The control of the cooperative society is totally under the managing committee, and this managing committee was elected by the members through votings, and by voting the members can select that managing committee, and this managing committee is totally responsible for the cooperative societies. They will take the decision, and the full control is in under the hands of the managing committee. Now the service motive. Now, this is the main feature of cooperative societies, that cooperative society is working for the welfare of the people. The aim of cooperative society is not to earn profit, but they are working for together. They are joining themselves to help the poor people, or to help the other persons in the society who are being exploited by the middlemen, or from the wholesalers or the retailers. So their aim is to give quality products to the consumers on fair rates. They are not charging much profit, they are not earning profit, and if suppose the cooperative societies is having profit, so this profit should be divided among all the members in proper criteria, proper there means some proper formalities there, proper the rules is there, and according to that they are sharing the profits. Otherwise, whatever will be the work they are doing, that is only for the public welfare, or the welfare is the motive of the cooperative society.